Morning, Sunday morning stretch, and we're going to be doing it standing. So what we've got to do is stand and then fingers point them to the floor, hip hinge, so you're standing slightly like narrow, okay, and hip hinge all the way over. As we go down, you want to run your hands down your thigh, past your knee, down your shin, all the way. You get to a point where you're not going to be able to go down anymore without your back arching. Just carry on going down with your back being arched. Just carry on going down. So put your head down and then carry on as far as you can go. And then right at the last point, right, you can't go down no more if you have to flex your knees. So you've got a slightly bent knee, so your knees are soft and you're now holding the bottom part of your leg, right, wherever that is. And what I want you to do is just now start to dynamic stretch like this. So give yourself a couple of dynamic stretches like this. And you're pulsing, we're pulsing. And from that pulse, I'm going to do a countdown, 5 seconds, still keep on pulsing. And on the last second, we're going to hold it. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we hold it down. And we take a deep breath in through our nose. We expand the belly. And then we're going to hold the breath. And after 5 seconds, we're going to release the breath. And then you're going to try and pull yourself a little bit lower. 3, 2, 1. Expel the breath. And just bring yourself down a little bit lower. That would open up that lower back nice. And from there, you're going to come back up, you're going to come back up, you're going to come back up all the way, and you're going to put your hands on top of your butt. Put your hands on top of your butt. Bring your elbows back, and then lean back. Lean back. So you're not elevating your arms. And we're going to bring those elbows in. So we're going to start to expand that chest, that clavicle, those shoulders. And now from here, we're going to release and you're going to stand quite wide now, right? And what I want you to do is cross your hands like this, okay? And what we're going to do is hip hinge. So you're going to hip hinge. So you've got to stick your ass out, right? And from that, you're going to squat down like this. Squat down all the way. But your body is leaning forward all the way. All the way, yeah, as deep as you can. And this is called a Kang squat. Don't know why, it just is. Maybe a short abbreviation for a kangaroo, because you might look like one at the moment, don't know. And then we're going to hold that, right? Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you might be feeling your lower back open up. So what we do now is put your fists onto the ground. And then from there, you're going to slowly come up. Slowly come up. So your legs now are back in the position that they were. Kind of soft on the knee. Stiff, but kind of soft. And then what we do, we're going to walk forward. Walk forward, walk forward, walk forward. And try and keep your heels flat. And that way it takes off the pressure off the wrist, elbow, shoulder. And what you're in now is a downward dog. And this downward dog, try and keep your heels down. Remember, breathing. Nose, breathe in through the nose. Expand that belly. And breathe out through the mouth. Every time that you do breathe out through the mouth, try and bring your heels closer to the floor so that your calves are getting stretched, your lower back is opening up, and you're taking off the pressure off the delts, the elbow, and the wrist. And then from there, we're going to walk back, and you've got your legs now slightly wider. So you're going to grab the bottom part of your leg where the ankles are, and you're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, expand the belly, and then as you breathe out through the mouth, you're going to pull yourself right in, open up that lower back, and we're going to hold that stretch for 3, 2, 1, and you're going to slowly come up. You're going to slowly come up, And from there, once again, put your hands on top of your butt, bring your elbows back, and lean back. Lean back. Get a good lean. Got to say hello, Stephen. Lean, and then your legs now, your feet should be closer, okay? And what we're going to do now with the closer foot is back to the beginning again. When we go all the way down, you should be more flexed now. So it should be now more smoother to go all the way down. Once we are at the bottom point again, your back can round, so don't worry too much about that. You're then going to walk again, walk again, walk again, so that you're in the downward dog again. But now your heels are going to try and go back down to the floor, and they're closer, so you should be feeling it much more accentuated, stretched, taut, tight in the calf. That's what you should be feeling, trying to get those heels right down. And from there, what we are going to do is pull your leg back, knees on the floor, and then you're going to go lie down on your front, on your thigh, and you're going to lift your head up, and we're going to be in a Cobra stretch. Cobra stretch. And from here, holding 5 seconds, we're going to do something that will help your arm down. We're going to lie on our side. And at the time of lying on our side, it might not feel that we're doing much for your arm, but we're going to try and do something. So, you're going to lean now on your front, and you're going to go on your side like this, and your arm's going to go right out, okay? So now you should be totally on your side with your legs on top of each other, nice and flush. And what you're going to do is your arm is going to come up, you're going to grab your elbow, your tricep, and you're going to pull it back. You're going to pull it back. As you pull it back, you're going to try to not roll back with it. You're going to roll into it. So your arm goes back, but your body goes forward. And that way, you are stretching your rear shoulder, getting a little bit of a tricep stretch. But this is the rotator roll. So what you're doing, your body is rolling towards the floor, while your other arm is pulling your elbow up. So the rotator roll. And what we do from here is we put the arm down now. So the arm that's in front of you, put it down, and then you're going to spray it out on the floor, and then your body is going to roll on it, and the other arm is going to go over it. It's going to go over it, over it. So now we've gone into that needle thread, and your arm's on the floor, your palm is up or it's facing behind you. Your other arm is supporting you, and you're just trying to roll your body over. Getting that rear shoulder, getting that lat stretch. And holding it for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to relax it. And now we're going to get on our other side, okay? So I'm going to move to the opposite side. All you got to do is roll over. And once again, we're going to be on our side, right? So being on our side, and you got your legs on top of each other, you got the arm outstretched, and what we're going to do is lift that arm up, that one that's outstretched. You're going to grab the back of the elbow where the tricep is, and you're going to pull it to your body, and you're not going to allow your body to roll back. Your body's actually going to roll in. So roll forward into that shoulder stretch. And we're going to hold that stretch for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And like we did in the beginning, we're going to just bring the arm down, and then the arm goes down, and then it gets covered by the other arm, and then you roll into your arm. So we've threaded the needle, and we've gone into the crossed arm stretch. Crossing the body. Should be feeling now your rear shoulder really open up, traps, lats, all in. And we're going to hold that stretch. Really feel those fibers kind of tearing up, but in a good, nice way. If there is a nice way you can think about a tear. Opening it up, new, fresh, oxygenated blood going into the area. And from there, you're going to pull the arm out, pull the arm out, pull the arm out. And you're now in a press-up position, okay? I should be here, actually. You're in a press-up position. And what we want to do with this press-up position is turn to one side of our body. So we're looking at the arm that's now bent. You're going to get the arm out slightly and put some pressure on it so that it's trying to lift you up. And what you'll find there is the opposite chest, pec, delt, clavicle, neck, all stretched. Nicely stretched. And we're going to hold that for the next 10 seconds, okay? 10 seconds. 9, 8, morning bro. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, so now what we're going to do is go to the other side, right? So you're in the press up position again. You're in the press up position again, and you've turned your head to the other side, and the arm comes out slightly, and it puts pressure onto the floor, leaning away. Your body starts lifting up, and you get a nice pectoral, chest, shoulder, neck, clavicle stretch. Trying to think of the names. And then your legs, if it hasn't already, you're going to go 90-degree angle. So one of your legs, so 45 degree, not 90. And then from there, stretch it all out. Stretch it all out. So lift your body up so you get a nice deep stretch. Twisting, rotating your body. And again, nice 10-second hold. While we're doing the 10-second hold, breathe in through the nose, expand that belly, breathe out through the mouth. And remember, every time that you do breathe in, make sure that your shoulders are not coming up. Make sure that you are breathing in from the center, even when there is pressure, even when your body is now flat on the floor. And from there, we're gonna relax. So bring your legs straight, go into a press up position, and then slowly bring yourself up for another Cobra. But we're not going to spend too long in the Cobra. We're going to go now up, up, and from here, you're just going to let your lower back just collapse in, and we're going to go into scap mobilization. So you've got your scapula, which is at the back, your shoulder blades, and we're going to think that they are touching together. And we do that by dropping the chest through the shoulder. So 3, 2, 1, we drop the chest. We drop the chest either side of those shoulders, and your elbows are slightly collapsed, and your lower back is just curved proper, your belly's hanging, and you are totally relaxed. And then we're going to bring it up so that our scapula is even, our shoulders are even, and we're going to be doing that in a mobilization fat manner. So in your own time, we're going to be dropping the chest and then lifting the chest. Dropping the chest, lifting the chest. And if you're feeling the pressure in your arms, like the arms are kind of painful, then just sit back a little bit. Sit back a little bit so that it takes the pressure off your arms, and then just again, mobilize. Mobilize the scapula. And we're going to mobilize the scapula for the next 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And from here, bring your hands closer to your knee, and then start to collapse your elbows so that your head goes right down. Bring your head right down, overarch your lower back, overarch your back. Put your head on the floor, but don't put too much pressure on it. And then your arms, they go back. Your palms, they're facing the ceiling. Dropping your shoulders, opening up your lower back, sitting on your heels. Even though I'm not sitting on my heels, you're giving the impression that you're going to sit on your heels. And now we're in the child's pose. So now we just get into that child's pose. Breathe in through the nose. Expand that belly and breathe out through the mouth. as one. We now get solace. We find peace within. Just in that child's innocent, natural pose. If the head hurts, just bring it up and get on your forehead. Wherever your head is positioned, if it is aching, just slightly move it around so that you're quite comfortable. And also just sit back. Sit back so the whole body's resting tight. So like you're in a bundle. You're keeping everything like nice and tight, like a fist. And from there, we're going to slowly now bring our arms all the way up, all the way up, all the way, all the way. And our legs are going to expand, and we're going to sit, bringing ourselves way back, go into a cat stretch, right back. And then bring your hands out even further, and then sit back again. And we go into the prayer. So from the prayer, you should be feeling the outer lats pop out. The abdominal is opened up. Lower back is opened up. Hips. And if you now bring one hand behind so that it touches your head, and then the other hand, back of the neck, you're now in the armless prayer. Pull the skin that you find where your elbows meets your tricep. Pull it back so that you're sitting deeper. You're getting a little bit of friction with the skin in the carpet. No carpet burn. And then open up your lats. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your arms go out. Your body comes up. Your body comes up. And you should now be in a position where your knees are quite wide and your hands are underneath your chin, underneath your chest. And this is the frog pose. So by being in this frog stretch, we can mobilize it just like we did for the scapula. And what we do through the knee, hip, elbow, shoulder, joints, we hinge forward. So we get a nice stretch on the forearm. And then we come back. So we don't put too much pressure on that forearm, and we press our palms to the floor so that it forces us to sit back, opening up our hip flexor, opening up the quads, and then again mobilize forward. And we're going to get some breathing done as we continue on with the back and forth motion. So as we go forward, we're going to take a deep breath in through our nose. We're going to expand the belly. We're going to land so that our shoulders are now even more forward than our fingers. We're going to hold the breath. And then we're going to come back. As we come back, the breath is going to be held out. It's going to be pushed out. And then we're going to sit into the bottom position. And you're going to hold your breath. So we're going to do that in a 4-second box breathing motion. So now we're sitting back. We're now going to go forward 4 seconds. We go 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in. We've reached the end. Now we hold the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we go back and we're breathing out. We're breathing out. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we've sat back into the position. We're holding the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we go again. Hold and breathe out. Moving back, hold, and we go again. Take a deep breath in, expand that belly, protrude forward. We hold when our shoulders are past our fingers, and then we return back. We breathe all the air out from the body, expel through the mouth. All the way, and then we sit, and then we hold, and then we go forward again. Take a deep breath in, hold, and then we breathe out through the mouth, hold, And we go again. Number 5, breathe in through the nose. Hold. Breathe out through the mouth. Come back, hold. And we go number 6, breathe in through the nose, expand the belly, protrude forward. Hold. Get that forearm to be stretched, and then come back, breathe out through the mouth. Sit in the hole, stretch those quads, hips, hold. And we go out again, number 7, breathe in through the nose. Hold. Then we move back, breathe out through the mouth. Hold. And final one, number 8. We're going to take a deep breath in, move forward, hold. Then we come back, hold. And breathe as normal, breathe as normal. And what we're going to do now is get up on our feet. So how we do that is your hands go right back, dig your fingers in the ground, dig your toes in the ground, and then slowly hoist yourself up. Bring your feet forward, bring your feet forward, bring your feet forward so you're flat. And then from there, come up slowly, come up slowly, come up slowly, come up slowly. And then again, that final stretch where the hand goes on top of the butt. Bring your elbow back, lean back, get that nice abdominal stretch. Open up the clavicle again, shoulders, chest. And Sunday stretch. You have been stretched. Thank you, thank you, thank you.